ask you to please rise, face the flag to the south end of the gym, remove your caps as the lyric sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly dreaming, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and our home of the brave.
Here are the starting lineups for the boys' game, starting with Berean. A 5'8" senior, number 12, Silas Noor. For Marion, a 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Jordy Raymer. For Berean, a 6'2" junior, number 14, Emery Kukula. For Marion, a 5'10" junior, number 3, Carson Kraus. For Berean, a 6'2" senior, number 20, Harrison Geiger. For Marion, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Luke Wessel. For Berean, a 6'3" senior, number 40, Randall Thiessen. For Marion, a 6'5" junior, number 14, Caden Mercer. For Berean, a 6'4" junior, number 44, Nolan Swayze. For Marion, a 6'6" sophomore, number 33, Jackson Howard. The head coach of Berean is Lewis Weeby. The head coach here at Marion is Kevin Masonbrock. I'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting these teams.
All right. We're back, sports fans. Yeah, I am. No, he's going. I hadn't turned it on, but I'm on. Good, welcome back, sports fans. We're here for the second, or actually the fourth game of tonight, but second broadcast game between our undefeated Marion Warriors and the undefeated Berean Warriors. Yep. And again, the Warriors will win tonight. This could be it. Oh, like last game. It's going to be a real test. You know, win, lose, or draw. It's going to be a good stepping stone for our kids. Like we say, we know Berean will be well coached, very fundamental. Our boys are going to play hard, I know, or they have anyway. So I guess we'll just wait and see. It's going to be full court pressure up and down the floor and back and forth. I think it's going to be a lot of up and down. I mean, fast. Hope these officials can keep up.
I guess we'll see how it goes. Berean starts 3 seniors and 2 juniors. Marion with their usual starting lineup, at least for the first 3 games. It has been the same this season. Berean's running the ball around the outside, and their first 3-pointer goes in by Harrison Geiger. He's a 6'2" junior. So Berean's picking up full court man-to-man. Marion's just going to clear it out and let one player bring it down. In this case, it's Luke Wessel. So Jordy trying to dribble between a couple. That's not going to work, but we are going to pick up a foul for reaching in.
He bent down, was dribbling low enough that they were going to have to foul him to take the ball away. I'm not sure what he would have done when he got through that, but, you know, it's you dribble low enough to the floor, you can do some of those things.
A foul's on number 44, which is Nolan Sweezy. He's a 6'4" player, so to get down there as low as Jordy was, he really had to get down there.
Well, according to the program, Jordy's only 5'5".
Yeah.
I disagree with that because I saw him today and he's taller than I am.
Okay. So Marion's handling the ball around the outside. Jackson Howard's got it at the point right now, tries to shovel a little pass off to Caden, and Luke tries to settle us again. That ball was kicked by a Berean player, so we'll trigger it in from the sideline here. Carson Krause will go over to throw the ball in. Marion will set up in a box. Player ran past Jordy on that one. Comes around to Carson. He's off on the drive. Little pass inside to Jackson. He can't get it. Gets his own rebound and throws it up again. It won't go. And again,
ball kind of hit the rim, or we'd have had that one. And we just, you know, we were up there, then the ball hit the rim, and a couple times, and we just mistimed our jump.
So Caden Mercer picks up the foul. That's his first. And, of course, first team foul on Marion. So Marion's a little three-quarter court pressure man-to-man here. We got a hand in there on that one. First turnover of the night. Kick it to Luke in the corner. He ball fakes and goes up with it, and it won't go. Berean off with the rebound. There's Luke hustling to get the steal. Turns it back over, however. I don't know. Should I count that as a turnover each way, Jerry?
I don't know. You're keeping it. I thought he traveled.
So Berean's trying to get things settled down here a little bit. Marion's still trying to keep it chaotic if they can. Then Caden with good help. Stuck somebody behind the backboard. Getting the ball inside. Rolls around, won't go in. Who's going to get this one? Berean gets the loose ball.
They're getting all the loose balls.
They are
right
really
now.
out hustling us a moment. Again, pretty good help. I think maybe, okay. Well, offensive foul called against Berean. That's going to be against number 14, I believe, was it?
Yeah.
That's Emery Kukala.
Berean's going to complain a little bit about that, but wait till it's the other end. They'll be pretty happy.
Yep.
We didn't take care of anything.
Nope, that wasn't a good inbounds pass.
Live ball turnovers. Unforced turnovers.
And then Luke's got it, and he gets it across the timeline without too much trouble. At the elbow, around to Luke for a three-pointer. That one's going to be short. Berean gets the rebound, and they are really running tonight.
Yep.
Number 12 kicks it over to 20. He can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound. Going to try another little 10-foot jumper. That won't go, and Carson Krause gets the rebound. Coach wants him to settle it down just a little bit. Get the ball at the elbow to Jackson. He's looking for several people. Off to Jordy and to Luke in the corner. That's going to be a really hard shot. Caden's got it at the block. He flings it up a bit. Jackson on the backside.
Don't bring it down. Jackson's got to understand he's tall. He gets that rebound and brings it down to his waist. He's going to have a hard time getting it back up. If he just keeps that ball above his head, that would have been 2 points right there.
Another turnover on an inbounds pass by the Warriors. Number 20 with the run out. That is Harrison Geiger. Gets his 5th point of the night.
There's not much defense against a live ball turnover.
That's pretty hard to get back.
Okay, we have a Edwards Jones insurance investment timeout by Marion.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. Earlier, we brought you some news. That was some pregame stuff, and that was the pregame brought to you by Central National Bank. We are broadcasting from the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area. Our timeout sponsors are Edwards Jones Investment. 3-point sponsor is Case & Son Insurance. Our first quarter sponsors are Spur Ridge Vet Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank. Okay, we got that taken care of. Now we can talk basketball.
Unfortunately, in the girls' game, we didn't get to announce any Case & Son three-pointers.
No.
We'll see if Marion can put in a few of those. Right now, Marion has yet to break into the scoring column. It is 7-0 at the moment. Carson Krause triggers it in to Luke Wessel.
We're having a hard time just, getting the ball around the perimeter.
Going to try to go high-low there on that one. Unfortunately, Caden goes up and down with it and turns it over.
Again, you got to know where you're at. They passed him right underneath the basket. That's exactly where Berean wants them to throw the ball.
Yep. That's usually a pretty good play for Marion. Oops, Luke's going to get a foul there. That high-low is usually a pretty good play for Marion from one tall player to the other. Berean's got a couple of 6'4" players out there, so they can challenge us pretty well on that.
But again, we're getting pushed back under the basket. We got to establish ourselves a little higher.
At the timeout, Berean subbed 4 players. Here's number 42. He's going to try a three-pointer. It won't go. Knocked around a little bit. Berean gathers it in. They are getting the loose balls, it seems.
We're getting out hustled.
Good closeout by Carson, forcing the pass over here to this side. Pretty good help by Caden. Now he recovers to his own player. Tips the ball away, but Berean gathers it in. Again, good hustle back by Caden, and it's going to go out of bounds off Berean. That was very good effort by Caden Mercer, that possession. Caden's huffing and puffing down there on the baseline, ready to throw it in. He was really working hard there. Ball comes into Luke, and they'll just clear it out now and let him right down. Isaac Westner checks into the game. Tried to go back door there. Couldn't get it to go. We'll take it. Taking a high arcing little 4-foot shot, I guess, to go in there. Good bucket. So Marion's on the board with 2 points. Marion tries to go with full court pressure. Again, Berean able to break that. That ball was blocked and taken away by by Isaac. Tries to go up with it, has his shot blocked. And Berean clears the rebound. Berean really likes to push the pace offensively. When they get an offense or a defensive rebound or a steal or something, they're ready to run. Berean went with a little bit of a trap. Number 10 in the corner. That's Mason Balzer, a 5'8" sophomore. Knocks down his first shot of the game, a three-pointer, and it's 10-2. Isaac Westner on his right-hand dribble, gets it down to Jackson Howard. He's again going to try to go high-low, but that's just not going to work from right there. Caden takes it away. He's going to try a little jumper, and it goes again.
Jackson needs to shoot that ball. He's right there.
I think he could probably shoot that shot as well.
Yeah. A little too unselfish, maybe. We got two people guarding the same guy.
Number 10 on the drive, off to 44. He banks one in, Nolan Sweezy. Carson on his left-hand dribble. Oh, that's a really tough pass to throw to a big guy. There's that little soft shot again, won't go in. Jackson tried to save it, but couldn't.
Nice hustle, nice hustle.
Sam Loomis checks in for Marion. Jackson Howard will get a rest. Carson Krause is going out as Jordy Raymer checks back in. Again, Marion with the press. Berean breaks it rather easily. Pull up in the lane. Good pass for the bucket. Strong dribbles by Luke, but unfortunately turns it over there. And Marion steals it right back. It's going to be double dribble. I think he used both hands there on that one.
Sam did a great job. He kind of fudged a little bit, didn't let that guy know who he was going to guard.
A couple of the Marion players are really looking winded here, and I know they're working fantastically hard. But we're looking a little bit tired here. You talked about it in the girls' game. Sometimes when you get body weary, your mind doesn't work so well. There's another turnover,
and then you make unforced errors.
I could have seen it your way, Coach, and called that a tie-up, but they're going to call the foul on Jordy Raymer. His first.
Live ball turnovers are killing us. What turnovers they're doing, they're not live ball turnovers, so they're not getting layups.
First free throw of the evening is good.
Second for Berean, number 20, Harrison Geiger, 14.
Number 42 for Berean is Alex Jansen. He's a 6'4" senior. As I said, Berean's playing 9 players over there. Can't get his second one to go, and Isaac Westner goes high for the rebound, but throws a loop pass and out of bounds.
Those unforced errors. We just have too many of those.
So 7 turnovers by my count for the Marion Warriors tonight. Berean has 5. So not a super clean first quarter here for either team, I don't suppose you'd say.
That's because they're both playing really hard defense.
Isaac goes to try to double. Berean's able to get out. Now Marion scrambles to recover to whichever player they need. Berean's showing a little bit of confusion here. Drive goes by, and the shot won't go. Berean player wants a foul, but does not get one.
Anytime we can play tough enough defense to confuse Berean, I think that's kind of a win, because
I guess that's a good thing.
Berean doesn't get flabbergasted that much. It's been up and down. Is it track meet?
Yes, it is. So at the quarter, Berean leads 15-4. Caden Mercer has all 4 points for Marion. Again, the turnover is going to be a deal. Marion has 7, Berean has 5, so the disparity is not so much, but I'm sure Coach would like to not have 7 turnovers in a quarter.
Ours have been live ball turnovers.
Several of them have been lead to 2-on-1s at the other end or something such as that. I know we'd like to stay with that high-low a little bit if we can, but our young guys have got to realize that just is not there.
They got to push those guys out there a little bit, give them some room. There's no room back behind it to catch the ball and put it up for you to the basket. I'm watching Berean's post players. They never post up on that block. It's always that first mark up from the block. So they're right up there. When we push them a little deeper, it's still a good angle to the basket. So it's all position and where you need to be on the lane. So when you turn, you got that nice little 45-degree banker up there instead of having to just barely put it over the rim without using the backboard. That's a very, very tough shot. And we've made one of those.
Yeah.
I'll get to that. That was your quarterly report, brought to you by St. Luke Hospital.
Caden's going to try another little jumper. It won't go. Sam Loomis is up high for it. Going to be a held ball there, and Berean's going to get the possession since Marion just threw it in 17 seconds ago. So Berean leads by 11 here as we begin the second quarter. No one in particular foul trouble at the moment. Number 20 with a curl cut, couldn't get a shot up.
Good job of not leaving his feet.
That's out to number 12. He's going to get a three-pointer up wide open. Berean goes high for the rebound, but falls to the ground, and that's going to be a turnover.
40 is crashing those offensive boards pretty hard.
Boy, he is.
And he's getting good position on us, which that should never happen.
Number 40 for Berean is Randall Thiessen. He is a senior basketball player. Nice screen there by Caden. And Jordy used it well. He's going to go all the way to the bucket.
You get that high screen, you got to attack.
was pretty well done right there.
Nobody really stopped the ball, so he just dribbled it in there.
Yep. So Berean's working the ball around the outside, 44. No, Jackson, I don't think he's going to shoot that. Maybe he does. He's going to try one from 18 feet off the glass. Hayden has hands on it, couldn't get it. Ball on the ground. Going to call a held ball there. Marion's going to keep possession on the alternating possession. Jordy's going to toss it in. It comes to Isaac. It goes back to Jordy. And we're going to clear out of there and let him come down with it. Number 12 is Silas Nord. He's a senior. He knows how to defend the way Coach Levy wants him to. And there's another turnover on the Marion Warriors. Nord's got it again out there, and he will trigger it, and he'll knock it in. Tough break on not getting our close out there like we should have on a shooter. Good rip through by Isaac. He'll pull up for a jumper. It's too strong. Again, I think we're going to have another held ball. That's about our third one here of the quarter. Berean will get this one as we alternate possessions once again.
Well, right now, Berean is running their offense better than we're running our offense. So their pressure is bothering us more than our pressure is bothering them. So we'll see if we can't shore that up a little bit.
Luke Wessel and Jackson Howard come back in the ball game. Caden Mercer gets his first breather. Shot from the baseline won't go. Offensive rebound, though, and that one goes in. A little 12-foot jumper. So Luke's handling the dribbling for the Warriors at this point. Off to Sam, looking for somebody to get it to. Back to Luke at the point. Again, as you say, it looks like Marion's having a little trouble getting into what they want to get into or getting out of their offense what they hope to. Guess you credit Berean a little bit with that, with good solid defense.
They're not allowing us to swing the ball from one side to the other. We kind of get stuck on one side for a little while.
That foul's on number 12, Silas Nord. That's 2 fouls on Silas. And the first foul on Berean here in the second period. Oh,
we're telegraphing our passes on our inbound passes. Inbound pass. We just stared that pass down, and you can't do that when you're playing against a good team. They'll see that and get right in front of it.
So Luke gets a chance to steal one, and off he goes. You're going to go up with it. Tries a tough layup. He doesn't get it. Jackson's there for the rebound. Another rebound. He's still bringing it down a little bit, isn't he?
The first time, though, he kept it above his head. Second time, he brought it down. Yeah, I think he's a little off balance. Maybe had to get his balance a little bit. But first one, he kept above his head. You got it right back up there.
So Jackson's first free throw is a good one. I think that foul was on number 12, Silas Nord. That's his third foul. And they will send in a substitute, Mason Balzer, number 10. Jackson's second free throw is off to the side. Oh, Berean couldn't.
Oh, man.
That's a tough one. Got a chance for an easy bucket, and they came back and blocked it away from us. There's good defense by Sam. Unfortunately, number 20's left alone for a three-point shot. That's Harrison Geiger. He's made a couple of three-pointers tonight. That's 10-point for him.
We're closing out. We're closing out with our hands down to our waist. Got to get our hands up in the air when we close out. We're closing out pretty good, but we're just, if your hands are down, they're going to shoot.
So it's a full timeout called by Marion.
Is a Edwards-Jones investment timeout. Yeah, I don't, Coach isn't real happy with the way we're running our defense right now, I don't think. I think our offense will come around sooner or later, but Right now, we're just not playing really sound defense.
I know when they're away from the ball, he wants them to sag into the lane there and so on, but that means you got to recover out. And as you close out, you got to be ready for the drive.
Yep.
There's a lot of aspects to good team defense.
Yeah, and then if they get around that, then they got advantages. Then you're all in the inside, and it's tough. It's not easy. When you run good offense, it's not easy to play defense, but we just have to keep adjusting and getting better.
It's going to take a lot of energy in this game. Berean is playing 9 players. Marion has sub 2, so we're playing 7. Marion gets the ball inbounds there after calling that timeout. We'll do the long pass over here to Luke. Sam will come and try to set a little bit of a screen. And now he'll just clear out and let Luke go. Jackson's coming for a high ball screen. Hand off to Carson instead. There's a bit of a screen. Carson with a reverse dribble. That's a really tough shot. Can't get it to go.
You notice he had 2 fakes. None of them went up in the air. Their feet were on the ground. Never jumped in the air.
Backdoor play. Won't go. Kicked around to get another loose ball, but seems to find the hands of Berean. Again, they're swinging it from side to side, making us defend a lot of area down in the court. Number 40 gets that one, misses it, got his own rebound, kicked it out to number 24. That's Wyatt Friesen, 6-foot sophomore. That one went right in.
I call that an air dribble.
Did it hit anything?
No.
There's a good little backdoor for Carson. That's a nice little play. Carson's first bucket of the night. Oh, unfortunately, he went right by Jordy there.
Yeah, we kind of got caught a little flat-footed there.
So Jordy picks up this foul. That's his second foul. First team foul on Marion here in the quarter. So Isaac Westner checks in for Jordy, and Caden Mercer checks in for Sam Loomis. Again, coach trying to keep fresh bodies in there. A little late on the trigger for Berean, but they managed to do it in less than 5 seconds. Thought Luke got his hand on it. Uh-oh. Pressure got around. And again, posting up hard in there. They didn't want to give it to him, though. Luke took a chance, missed it. Pull-up jumper from 15 won't go. Jackson had him pinned inside. Couldn't get that one. I don't think they're going to count that bucket. I think they're going to say there's a push on the rebound.
Well, they're doing a good job of getting inside position on those offensive rebounds.
Yep. That foul went against Isaac Westner. That's his second team foul.
We're not getting contact at all on our blockouts.
Little screen at the block. Number 10 thought about shooting, decided not to. Again, post up down in the mid lane area. Scramble around for it. They're going to say Isaac had the ball last off his hand and out of bounds. Looked like several people had a shot at it. Nobody came up with it.
No, I wouldn't have said this earlier, but they are just out-jumping us.
Yeah, they really are.
They're just out-jumping us.
Good inbounds play, get a chance for a shot. Oh, I thought Jackson did a pretty good job of getting his hands up.
I did too.
Came down maybe at the last moment.
He jumped back into him.
So that's Jackson's first foul.
42 was very patient down there. He waited and waited, and then just kind of jumped back into the defensive guy. We got caught kind of with our hands down.
This is Alex Jansen. He's a senior ball player. Part of the reason he's so patient, probably down at the block, he's got a lot of experience. Yeah. His second free throw looks a little long. It is, and Luke gets the rebound. So Berean is only 1 for 4 from the free throw line, but they lead by 17. Carson trying to change pace with his dribble. Gets out of control. Can't get that one to go in, and Berean will lose it out of bounds.
You know, we're doing some good things. There's just not enough of them.
It's just such a battle when you play against this particular team. They're going to keep defending you.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to keep coming.
Can't hold the ball. You got to move the ball.
2 minutes to go in the half. Marion down by 17. Swinging around here to Luke.
Ball's kind of sticking, isn't it?
It is a little bit. That's one thing I noticed about Berean's offense.
A lot of dribbling. When they
pass the ball quickly from side to side. Carson in amongst the trees, gets stuck and throws the ball away for another turnover. That's 10 for the Warriors.
Oh, watch out there.
Good hustle by Luke, or by Isaac again, excuse me. And nice hustle back by Caden also to block that ball out of bounds. Thought we were in a world of hurt there, but a couple good hustle plays.
I thought the ball was out of bounds.
We're going to have a Marion sub here.
Training for Marion, number 10, Aiden Kusia.
This is number 10, Aiden Kusia.
Kutsia?
That's the way Jeremiah's saying it. I'll try to do it that way. And Carson gets a break.
I talked to him, and he tried to tell me how to pronounce his name, and I couldn't do it.
All right. Loose pass there. Luke's got it. A little bit out of control, and they're going to say that's an offensive foul.
No. I don't keep seeing Coach Weeby complaining about that one. All right, that's one apiece.
I always appreciate Luke's effort, but that one was out of control.
Yeah.
Whether it was a good call or not, he was out of control.
Yeah.
So, offensive foul on Luke. That's his second. 4 team fouls on Marion in the second quarter. Again, quality defense with your feet. Try not to give up that drive.
Don't jump.
There's a three-pointer from the top of the key. It won't go, and Aiden clears off that rebound.
Nice rebound. Way to go after that ball.
So we're under a minute to go here in the half. Marion needs to try to break double digits here. Isaac's got a bit of an opening, but they shut that down. His pull-up is too short. It won't go. Oh, we're going to get a foul down at this end, which is going to mean free throws for Berean at the other end. Jackson Howard with the foul. That's 2 on Jackson. That's the 15 foul on Marion. So at the free throw line for Berean will be number 44. Nolan Swayze, 6'4" junior. 2 points on the night so far for Nolan, and that's 3.
Checking in for Marion, number 3, Carson Kraus.
Carson Kraus will come back in for Luke Wessel. Luke's got 2 fouls, probably good to get him away from an unfortunate third foul. You don't want that.
With 34 seconds left. There's no sense leaving him out there picking up third foul when we need him to.
Swayze's next free throw is also good. Stretch the lead to 19 points here just before the half. Carson brings it down patiently. Turns down the handoff. Goes up high against the tall player. Shoots an air ball, and Berean is running.
Back.
Fumbled the ball, so they pulled it out. 15 seconds to go. Will they shoot it here early? Nope. Coach told them to slow down. Oh, now he's saying go. So they got 8 seconds. And we'll see what kind of a shot they're going to call a travel. And Marion's got 6 seconds to try to get a shot up. All the way down at the other end of the court. Just try not to have one of those live ball turnovers here, which that almost was. Isaac forced a pretty tough shot. The fling at the buzzer won't go. And so at the half, Berean 28, Marion 9. I have Marion for 11 turnovers and Berean for 10. Again, my numbers are, yeah, that is quite a few turnovers for a boys basketball game at halftime. Marion's been to the free throw line twice, made 1 out of 2. Berean's been there 6 times, and they've made half as well, 3 out of 6.
I don't know. They're just up and down the court. We just, right now they're playing a little bit better offense, a little bit better defense than we are. So maybe we can come out and make some adjustments and see where we go from there. that would be your second quarterly report. And we'll be back in just a little bit, in about 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
Is that better?
Okay, welcome back, sports fans. We're out here at the SAC, getting ready to take on the second half between Marion and Berean. Right now, Marion's behind 28-9. So we'll see what adjustments coach makes. The other night, I thought he made some really good adjustments, helped them win that game. That was a close game, and we'll see what adjustments he makes here. I think defensively, both teams work real hard. Offensively, Berean seems to run their offense a little smoother, and they're getting a little bit better shots than what we are. So, and they're rebounding pretty hard on us too. So we'll just have to keep track of that and see what happens. We'll try to cut into this. Right now we are what 19 down. So let's see if we can cut into that and get a little closer by the end of the third quarter.
Yep. Leading scorer for Berean, I think, is number 20, Harrison Geiger. He had 10 for the half. Don't have all of Marion's points up on the board right now. I know Caden Mercer had the first 4 points for Marion, and Marion only has 9, so he's probably the leading scorer. There's a nice play. Nice curl cut for Luke to get in for a layup.
Took our time, ran our offense, got a good shot.
That was a very good job.
Now let's see if we can get a defensive stop. I mean, that was good. I think first half we were a little sped up. Trying to do too much on one side, not swinging the ball.
Well, there's some good help defense, but unfortunately it's going to go out of bounds off our leg.
Well, we got it. They hit it off our foot. I mean, But we stopped him from getting that a point blank 2-point shot, and then we didn't guard.
44
there.
is wide open from the free throw line. He misses it. Caden had a good block out. We're going to get a foul on number 40, Randall Thiessen. That's his first one of the game, and that's first team foul in the half. So Carson will bring the ball down. Gets it off to Luke. See what we're going to run here this time. Dribble it to the point. Hand off to Carson. Turn down his screen from big man. Inside. What's he going to do? Oh, he shuffles it off to Jackson. Tough little touch shot.
There we
Got
go.
back up again.
And he kept it up in the air, didn't he? Kept it up there. Kept it up there.
I think he did.
I'd like to say he heard me, but he hasn't heard me. He hasn't heard anything. I mean, he's busy. But, you know.
So Randall Thiessen got his second foul in a little more than a minute here, and Jackson can't finish the three-point play. Free throw looked good, but just didn't quite go down. So Marion scores the first 4 points of the half. See if we can keep that trend going. Number 12 pulls up from the elbow. Can't get it. Carson tips the rebound to himself. And he'll push the action just a little bit. Now he'll pull up and let everybody get settled where they want to go. Kicks it out to Jackson. I don't think he wants that three-pointer. Jordy's going to try to drive. He's through three guys, and they're going to call a foul on the reach there.
The guy went like this about his arm. I think he grabbed his leg. That's what I think.
A foul's on number 20, Harrison Geiger.
Okay, we got a timeout. We got a Edwards Jones investment timeout. Give me time to tell you who the third quarter sponsors are. They are MHS, EBH Engineering, and Carlson's Grocery. I think we talked a little bit today. Our quarter report was brought to you by St. Luke Hospital. It was kind of halftime report, quarterly report, halftime report, whatever. But we got it in, and right now I like what we're doing. I don't know if we can come back from 19 points down or not.
That's an awful lot at halftime.
But I think the key is to keep playing hard, increase our defensive pressure as much as we can, and be patient and run our offense.
I'm not sure what Caden tried to do there, but it didn't work out.
He tried to bounce it off the guy with his back to him, didn't he? I really wasn't watching.
But that's a turnover for Marion. Again, man-to-man defense for Marion. Skip pass all the way over.
No, don't jump at him.
Caden Mercer's going to.
They do that closeout drill, and then they're, that's tough to remember. That's tough. But if they keep doing it enough, pretty soon it becomes habit. And they get out there, they don't jump in the air and some other things.
So that's Caden's second foul. Berean had a little trouble getting the ball in, then they did.
Oh, yeah.
Now Marion's going to get a steal and a foul on Berean. Is that number 40? Randall Thiessen, that's his third. He picked up 3 fouls here in this quarter. Good effort on his part, but plenty of fouls. So Caden will trigger it in. It'll come to Luke.
We need to get inside, pick up another foul, because after one more foul, we'll be shooting 2 every time.
So that's quite a few fouls early on in the. Here he comes again, and we're going to get another block.
Yeah. Well, wow. I don't know what he'd done with that ball if he hadn't got fouled.
The foul was on number 20, Harrison Geiger. I believe that's his second foul. 5 team fouls on Berean, so Jordy will get to go to the free throw line for a couple. First one is a little bit long. Free throws up, and that one's a good. So Marion's 2 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. And the deficit is 14. Berean continues to run their patient offense.
We got lost on that one.
Yep, got an open three-pointer right there from the top of the key.
We screened ourselves.
So that's too bad. Marion worked hard to get 5 points back off of that 19, and in the three-pointer, and now a steal and a run out. Good defense by Carson. Good hustle follow, and Jordy's got it. I don't know if they can do anything with it. He's going to go hard to the bucket. Flip one back to Luke. Caden's posted up pretty hard inside there. Carson's open for a three-pointer. He can't get it to go, and Berean gets the rebound. And here they come. Better closeout by Carson that time.
He hadn't reached over the back. I think he'd have been all right.
Jackson Howard picks up his third foul.
But he can't allow himself to get posted up like as big as he is. And if he does, just stand tall.
Stay behind, yep.
Let him shoot over the top of you.
So Isaac Westner and Sam Loomis checked in for Marion. There's that diagonal screen again, and they just worked that so nicely for an easy layup.
They good screens and use their screens well.
Right.
They come off of them tight. There's no space to let a defensive guy slide through there.
Nice little bounce pass to Caden Mercer, and he goes up for a layup. Jordy tries to reach in and get a steal, but
That's
instead
all right.
picks up a foul.
When we're down like this, we got to take some chances.
Only issue for Jordy is going to be that's his third foul. Need to be careful here as we play another quarter and a half. So number 10, Mason Balzer brings the ball down for Berean. Kicks it off here to the right wing. By the back door cut, doesn't get it. Around it goes. Baseline drive all the way in for a layup. And an easy bucket. And the lead is again 19. A little bit of a risky pass, but Carson corrals it. And we'll see what we can do. High screen for Carson, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Caden. He moved around quite a bit as he was trying to screen there.
Yep.
It's going to be 3 fouls now on Caden and 4 on Marion. So the advantage we had with our fouls is gone. Our next foul sends Berean to the free throw line. But keep defending hard. Switch if you have to. Find a way through. Keep fighting. Ball comes around quickly. Isaac is behind. He's just going to need to stay there. It's going to be a tough block out for him if he ends up with that guy. Tough pass across the lane, but they corral it. Kick out and around. They seem to do a pretty good job of not forcing any shots up. 22 will take that jumper. It's no good. Batted around. Caden gets it.
Gosh dang it. Wish he's enough. Just wish those big guys would quit bringing the ball down to their waist. Of course, sometimes they do that because they're off balance.
So that foul's against number 44, Nolan Swayze. Second foul on the junior. Berean's over the limit, so they will allow Marion to shoot a couple of free throws here. Caden knocks the first one down without a dribble. And the second one's true also. Well, Marion's 3 for 5 from the free throw line for the half. And the deficit is 17. It was 19 at the half. Skip pass over here. Number 22 is going to try a three-pointer. And down it goes. That's Jay Sunru, 6'2 sophomore. I don't think we've called Jace's name yet. That's his first points of the night. Jordy working hard with that left-hand dribble. Oh, that's a risky pass, but it's knocked out of bounds by Berean. So Marion will keep it.
Yeah, he kind of tried to backhand that thing back in there. That's a tough pass.
Yep.
And it's especially tough if you can't bounce it high enough for your big guys to go down to get it. They don't like to reach down to their ankles to pick up passes.
Carson with a quick spin around. Tried to shuffle it in to Caden, but the official's going to say it was off Caden's hands and out of bounds.
Yeah. Either Caden wasn't ready or they're just too close together for that pass, maybe.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You're right. Again, my turnover numbers may not be very close at all. I have 3 for Marion in this half and just 1 against the Berean Warriors. 42 is going to try a long one, and he gets it to go. That's Alex Jansen, 6'4" senior. I don't know, was that legal?
I doubt it.
Isaac tries to throw a chest pass over the top. It won't go. And another turnover for Marion.
It's kind of hard to pass from your waist and get it over the top of somebody. You got to start from your chest. That's why it's called a chest pass, isn't it?
Well, 42 is going to try another. He can't get it, but an offensive rebound.
We actually are screening ourselves. We're going under screens or something. We're running it into our own people and can't get out to guard those people. So we're I don't know.
Jordy did a good job of reaching in there and getting the tie up.
Yeah.
2 subs come in for Marion. Aiden and Luke are back in. And Aiden got a fortunate turnover coming right to him there. Luke went strong to the bucket but couldn't get it to go in. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. 24 is open from the three-point line. Won't get it. Long rebound to Berean. Tipped away, but they get it back. Another open player from the three-point line. And that's number 24, Wyatt Friesen. 6-foot sophomore. That's his first bucket. Nope. He's got 6 points tonight. I apologize. And the lead is stretched to 26. A lot of dribbling at our end over here.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a 30-second timeout.
And
Coach
that's
Jason
going to be a Edwards-Jones investment timeout. We got 27.9 to go in the third quarter. Again, our third quarter sponsors are MHS Pack, EBH Engineering, and Carlson's Grocery. I don't know, Coach. Wish I had something that sounded good to say. I just, I know we're playing hard. The effort is not a problem. We're getting caught going behind some screens and running into our own players. So we're screening ourselves as well as they're screening us. And it's you're giving them some open threes.
I was going to say that the last couple of times, those three-pointers have been very, very open.
Yeah.
I think you may be right about us screening ourselves. Ball comes in to Isaac in the corner. Tried to go back. And Aiden's going to get tied up. But Marion keeps the ball.
You've got to have dual possession for more than just a snap of the fingers there.
That was a pretty quick whistle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Isaac will trigger it in again from in front of our bench. From the box set on the lane, Aiden gets the ball inbounds.
Good job of going to the ball.
I'm afraid he might be stuck now. And Berean takes it away with 10 seconds to go. Check on the clock. Just go strong to the bucket for the lay-in. And I don't think Luke quite recognizes what the situation is.
No, but 22 did. He
did.
Stole the ball. He was dribbling down there, and he was looking up to see exactly how much time was left. Real smart play. Real smart play.
So after being down by 19 at the half, 28-9, Marion did a good job to open the third quarter, cut the lead down, I believe, to 14. But now it is stretched back out
to 18.
To 28.
28.
I'll try to keep doing the math. It's been a while since I've done math, but
yeah.
I will keep trying. Right. Of course, the Keisha rule is at a 30-point lead at any point in the fourth quarter.
I don't have enough digits, fingers and toes. I got to take my shoes off.
It would be a running clock if it gets to the 30-point lead.
Well, we're not going to let it do that.
I hope not. Marion has 5 turnovers or so for that quarter. Berean had only 2. Boy, I'll bet Coach Levy really got on them about their turnovers in the first half, and they've really cut down their number of turnovers.
They take care of the ball pretty well. But on the other hand, they're playing fast and they're moving the ball.
They are.
I mean, it's not like they're just, holding on to it and not throwing it away. I mean, they're making good passes, running their offense. I'll tell you what, their offense is about is pretty perimeter oriented. They don't go inside a lot, but they can.
Right. Their inside points have almost all come on rebounds.
Yeah.
Offensive rebounds and putbacks. Or drives, I guess. There they tried to throw a bounce pass inside. Got kicked out of bounds.
Caden's about the only one, at least that's out there right now. It's got 3 fouls. If they got the numbers up there, correct?
They don't. They don't have all of them up there. Jordy's back on the floor. I know he has 3 fouls.
How about
and maybe Jackson does as well. I'm not really sure. Oh my goodness. Well, that'll be tipped out of bounds. I would have said that was our first foul of the quarter right there.
Luke about tore the guy's arm off.
He did.
Yeah, they're like everybody else. They miss a few of them.
So again, Berean run their screen game to get the ball inbounds. Ball comes in here to number 30. He's newly in the game. Braden Cooch, he's a senior. Oh, travel call.
They screen down, and we're not ready for that double screen.
So Berean turns it over again.
He's wide open.
All right, let's see what Marion attacks with here this time. Gets the ball to Luke on the wing. Jackson gets a screen, and he goes hard to the bucket down there. Can't get it to go in, and off Berean, I would say, out of bounds. Pretty good scramble for the ball.
I know I'm a bit like beating a dead horse, but we've got to find an angle to that, using that backboard. That little teardrop over the top of that is a tough shot.
It is a hard one. I imagine he has practiced it, but it is a hard one
I saw him practicing before the game, at halftime.
Luke's going to get a 3-pointer from the corner. It still won't go. Who's that? Off. Okay, they're going to say off Berean, and Marion will keep it. Kind of a tough spot to throw the ball in there in the corner, but they will. That's where you have to do it. Oh, bounce pass into Jordy. That's always a tough catch.
And that's going to be a trap.
Double team. Flings it out of there, turns it over. Berean on the run. And the layup goes in. So there it is. That's the 30-point lead. So the clock will run the rest of the half, the rest of the quarter, except for timeouts called by either coach. Offensive foul by Carson.
Yeah, we just dribbled in there and just ran over the guy. Didn't have any idea what we was going to do with the ball. We were going to the basket.
4 substitutes come in the game for Berean. Plenty of new names.
Pressure makes it hard on decision making.
Yeah, it does. A good step in there by Carson. Got to go quick. He goes to his right hand and lays it in. Tougher layup than it needed to be, but he got it in there.
I was going to say, he made that a lot tougher than it needed to be.
Luke takes a shot at the steal, but doesn't get it. Again, the ball was reversed all the way around to this side here to number 30. Number 34 is going to take an open 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. The rebound is batted around. Berean gathers it. Jordy gets a steal, or does he? Yes, he does. Very nice. So 4th Berean turnover of the half.
These are his JV kids, but I tell you what, they move the ball just as well as the varsity kids do.
It's going to be a turnover on Marion. That's 8 turnovers against Marion. Once again, I think we were talking about it at halftime or maybe the quarter. We tend to drive in there when we have somebody already standing in there. One of our bigger guys is in there. A little concerned about Jordy's drive there that Jackson was already in there. But
plus, they really don't have an idea what they want to do when they get in there.
Number 30 is going to try a 3-pointer from the top of the key. That doesn't go. Jackson's got a chance for it. He gets the rebound and kicks it out here to Carson on the left-hand side. Ball at the elbow, kick around to Carson. He's going to drive a little bit. Going to have a holding foul called against the Berean player. It's number 30, Braden Koontz. Braden is a 5'11 senior. Screen there, bounce pass comes into Carson. Luke's coming around to help a little bit. Carson will just dribble. Crossover dribble gets him loose a little bit. Oh, he's freed up for a little running bank shot in there. So Carson gets a good bucket there. We're being really active on the defensive end. Oh, really? He's going to call that a foul. Jackson gets another foul.
Jackson Howard, his third personal, second team foul.
So Isaac Wessner checks in. Luke Wessel will check out.
If he hadn't had the ball above his head, I would have called that. I just, he
jump shot try from the elbow won't go. Big man off to the races with his dribble.
tried to dribble between his legs.
Yeah, that's a little tough. Scramble for it. Going to call a travel against Berean, I believe.
Yeah, against us.
Oh, my. Okay. I didn't know we had the ball. So Sam Loomis is back in. See if he can bring that same defensive energy that he does. Give and go inside there for Berean. Number 32 goes up with it and makes the bucket.
He went in there with an idea of what he wants to do. If that guy collapses, he's going to kick it out to the three-pointer. It's just simple as that.
Number 32 is Seth Weeby, a sophomore player. Pass to the wing to Isaac. Rip through, left-hand drive.
Triple threat.
Going to call the blocking foul there against number 34 of Berean, I think.
34 Berean. Lawson Weeby, his first personal, second team foul.
That's Lawson Weeby. A couple of screens for Marion. Didn't get the ball inside, though. Kick it to Carson in the corner. Jump stop. Goes up. Got a holding foul.
Again, it's a nice drive, but he drives right at Caden. Caden's right in his way. Almost blocked his shot.
That foul was on 52, Logan Swayze. His first foul. Berean's third team foul of the fourth quarter. A little bit of a drive for Sam. He pulls up, tosses one up. Nice little touch. That ball rolls right in. So the deficit is 26.
Nice little
for the Marion Warriors.
Nice little penetration and nice shot there. So,
yep. There we have another Berean turnover just thrown out of bounds. Aiden Kutsia is going to check back in. And number 55 in the game, first action for Riker Salisbury, 5'10 freshman. So Marion will bring it down. Let's see what we can cut this deficit down to as the game goes on. Coach is getting ready to clear his bench a little bit down there. Get some of his younger guys in. Carson with some dribbling. Good switch by the Berean defenders. There he goes again. Ball off to Sam. Pretty low there. Tough pass to Riker. Isaac's got the ball. Down inside to Sam. He can't do anything with it. Aiden dribbles once.
what's he going to do with it now?
Yep, back to Isaac. Oh, we're going to get bailed out there with a little bit of a foul.
If you want those guys in, Coach, you got to call a timeout.
That foul's on number 32. That's Seth Weeby. It's his first foul. Number 2, Hugh Gutterman checks in. And number 23, Cooper Urach. Cooper will throw it in, bounces it off the arm of a Berean player. Aiden's down. No, that's Riker is down trying to get after it. Going to call a held ball, and it will stay with Marion. Clock is running. We are at 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Off to Hugh, off Aiden, and another turnover against the Marion Warriors. That really ought to do it. Wow. And it does. So our final score is Berean 50, Marion 24.
Marion will be back.
That means the Marion boys will play at 2:30 tomorrow in the third place game against Halstead. The Berean men are in the championship game against Wichita Homeschool. That game is at 5:30. We'll be on the air with the Marion games at 1 o'clock girls and 2:30 boys. So we hope you will join us for those kinds of things. As far as this game goes, Marion started to pile up the turnovers there again. I've got us for at least 21 turnovers in that game. I know Coach Dason Brock would really prefer that we don't. Now, Berean ended up with 15, which I'm sure is more than Coach Wiebe generally likes to have. From the free throw line, we were 4 out of 7. Berean didn't shoot any free throws second half, so they were 3 for 6, just as they were at halftime. Saw some good things from our guys, good defensive pressure at times. We also lost our guards occasionally, and that led to some three-pointers and stuff.
Just some breakdowns, and I think Berean had the better team, better overall team.
Yep.
They played about 9 or 10, or at least 9 players. Kind of wore our kids down, I think, a little bit.
Right. They were playing 9 to our 7 until the end when everybody got in there. Yeah. But 9 guys coming at you, boy, and the way they play fast, and they're going to wear us down. That is for sure. So.
Yes, they are. Well, for you people that don't come out tomorrow afternoon, we'll be on air at 1 o'clock with the girls' game and followed by the boys' game. So tune in, or better yet, come down and watch the basketball game. It's quite a facility, and we've got seats over there with backs on them you can lean back on and all that kind of stuff. So
it's a beautiful place to play. And
come on out and join us. So for Kelly, myself, and Gene, I say good night, Warrior fans.